Hello, my 365 land. How is everyone this fine and fabulous Monday? Excuse me while I part some of my thirst. That's better. So I'm past my 4:30. Well, actually, I think I said 5 o'clock, so not too bad. What a day! How's it been for you guys? I hope you've all had an amazing day as well, and that you've already listened to Pete's broadcast this morning. If you haven't, go and listen to Pete's broadcast first, and then come back and listen to this, unless it saves you time to do it this way round. So today is the final part of the 5 R's sequence for cellular health. I don't know what I'm going to speak about next week. I'll have to plan that now. So the 5th R is re-establishing methylation. And the first thing you're probably going to go is, what is methylation? Because you've probably heard of, you know what inflammation is. You've heard about toxins and things like this. But what is methylation? Well, you just have to know it's a chemical process, basically. A methyl group is basically, it's a carbon atom with 3 hydrogens, and it sticks on lots of things in your body. And lots of your things need to be methylated and remethylated to make them work. For instance, certain hormones like adrenaline, they need to have this methyl group on them to make them work. And when the methyl group is off, the adrenaline is inactive. When the methyl group is on, it's activated. So kind of a methyl group is basically, it's like an on-off switch. If it's methylated, it's on. If it's off, it's off. And so basically that's what you've got to think of methylation. It's the on switch. And methylation is used in all kinds of different processes, from reactivating things. Hello, Kate. From reactivating hormones, reactivating compounds in your body. Very important compounds. The most important of which, glutathione. Okay, glutathione is involved in so many different processes, and it has to be methylated. Okay, hello, Sue as well. So yeah, it's in our switch genes as well. It switches on and off genes. I mean, it's so important for the whole of everything, the proper methylation. So let's go into what things do. So glutathione. Glutathione is, well, it's a major antioxidant. So it helps in other areas of the 5 R's, and glutathione helps bring down inflammation as well. Glutathione helps detoxify and remove toxins. It helps it helps fuel your immune system. So it helps eat up all the bad things in your body. And it also, glutathione helps all the other antioxidants in your body recycle. So glutathione is really, really important, and it must be methylated, otherwise it stops working. So when you have enough glutathione, it helps decrease inflammation. Methylation has a number of other things. What else does it do? It helps remove the toxic end products of estrogen metabolism. Now, women, you're going to have lots of toxic end products of estrogen metabolism, I'm afraid. And then if you're putting artificial estrogens in your body, then you need even more methyl factors. So if you're on hormone replacement therapy, if you're taking the contraceptive, all these different things just add more stress. Stress decreases active methyl groups from the body as well. So, and that can lead to more mood problems, more anxiety as well, more sleep problems if you're not getting enough methyl groups. And in fact, it's one of the signs of poor methylation is hormone problems mixed with sleep problems, anxiety and mood problems. It can actually not be a hormone problem, it's a methylation problem. What else have we got? Stress. I can't read backwards, but I can read forwards if I can read through everything. Mood. Oh, there's so many different things that methylation affects. It's absolutely incredible. So what is it? Moods, yeah, sleep, anxiety, protects your DNA from fragmenting, so it affects everything that's going on in your system. But the one thing that apart from glutathione, which is a really important good chemical, one of the other things that needs to be remethylated is something in your body called homocysteine. Okay, and that's the one at the bottom there, homocysteine. Homocysteine is a chemical that is a breakdown product of energy, a breakdown product of lots of things that happen in your body. But when homocysteine isn't properly remethylated, okay, and recycled, it breaks down into, at its worst, sulfuric acid, basically. So it eats away your joints, it eats away your brain. High homocysteine levels are far more related to dementia, Parkinson's, heart problems, far more than cholesterol. Far, far, far worse for you. Far more related to heart disease than cholesterol by a mile. Yet it's hardly ever tested. And so and arthritis, because it dissolves joints. So there are people out there with arthritis and heart problems, and it's actually caused by simply a lack of methyl donors. So importantly, what are methyl donors? Well, B vitamins. A lot of the B vitamins, such as B12, is a very important methyl donor. And when you're looking at vitamins and minerals supplements, you'll often see there are different versions of vitamins. Some of them have methyl written before them, like methylcobalamin, which is the methyl version of B12, which you find in meats, for instance. Sorry for any vegetarians out there, but this is often one of the reasons why vegetarians, even though they get a lot of B vitamins like folic acid and folates from all the green vegetables, they don't get the methyl groups from the meats, which is why actually vegetarians have higher and more problems with homocysteine than meat eaters, which is why it's so important that you have a good quality source of meat. Even if you're a meat eater, you need good, and so if you're a vegetarian, getting the right supplements is so important, because you're very often missing these methyl donors, and it's the fact that you've decided to be healthy and avoid all the unhealthy meat, and nearly all meat is unhealthy, and you end up with problems years later. So look out for a multivitamin with lots of methyl groups inserts, lots of B vitamins. There's something called betaine hydrochloride, which is a vegetable source thing as well. There's quite a lot of different methyl donors, and if you go into a health food shop, you can actually go and buy special multivitamin formulas that are methyl formulas or anti-homocysteine, but you'll end up paying more for them because they've been packaged in such a way to sort of sell to people knowing that they've got to look after methyl groups. But my suggestion is basically just look for methyl B vitamins. The other one is 5-HT-MFR, which is the methylated version of one of the other B vitamins, B6. So but there are quite a few things. I'll probably go back and repost about this at some point. So methylation, another really important part of looking after your body, and again it explains so many things that go wrong and the sheer interconnectedness of everything. And that's why the Magnificent 7 approach is so good for health, because it looks at so many different things and it brings them all together. Okay, so I hope you've all had a magnificent 7 day. I hope you've all had a fantastic day finding your purpose with Pete, and I will see you all at the end of the week. Live long and prosper. And if you have any health questions, if you'd like me to sort of answer about things in general, don't get too specific. If you want, that can help give me some ideas for some topics to go over on Mondays. So please post below with sort of health questions. Generally, I'm not necessarily going to answer them now, but I'll try and get to them over the next few weeks. Okay, so just some general questions would be good, but feel free to ask specific ones if you want to. Be well. See you later.